What's going on, everybody? Welcome. I am here today with Quisy with a Y. Joining me here on Breaking and Entering. How are you doing today, man?
Hey, I'm doing well, man. Thanks for the invite, man. Excited. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. It's long overdue because you've been putting out tons of music. You've been somebody that we've covered on Breaking and Entering for a very long time. So I'm excited to, really get to sit down and talk to you about some of the stuff you've had. But you've had a huge run this year. You've put out a ton of music. You've got a couple projects out, a 2-part album that you put out as well. But before we get into all of that, tell me a little bit about your backstory, just kind of how you got started in, making music.
Yeah. So like one of my homies, RIP Vegas, he passed away, but he made beats. He had like the first ever Fruity Loops that made beats, and he had like a little mic down the street. He was like, "Hey man, I got some beats." So we'd just like rap into the mic, and he'd match our voice to the beat. So, since I was 12 or 13, and me and my friends, we had a couple groups here and there. We did like a hobby, and pretty much I'm like the last one left that took it serious. Like everyone kind of ventured off. They kept rapping here and there, but I'm like the one that just never gave up. Pretty much.
For sure. And like, as somebody that got their start making beats on Fruity Loops, I get that. I remember those days.
Right.
They never sounded great. I mean, like, they were all right. You know what I mean? But it was like before people really took things serious, for sure.
Right.
What was like the first thing that you put out that you were like super, super proud of, whether it's an album, a single, something like that?
I want to say it was a project like 2017 where it was called the P Book, where I just kind of start finding my like flow, my niche, kind of just just finding like a groove, basically finding my and people kind of people that I least expected like was kind of messing with it, like, oh man, that's nice, or I see them out like, man, that's nice, because before I've been rapping for a while, they won't say anything, but if you see them, I see them in person, like, hey man, I like that last project, I like this song, and so
sure.
That's like the first time I got a little bit of recognition.
Yeah, that's always like the coolest feeling too, is when somebody sees what you've done, and then you're like, oh, like more than just me heard that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's talk a little bit about this year. So 3 projects or 3 albums, and then an EP as well. Was that the goal going into this year, or were you just kind of like, let's make as much music as possible? Because I mean, it's one thing to put out, some artists only put out 1 album a year at most. Was that always like the thought was like, okay, we're gonna hit them with multiple projects?
No, it's not. So I got like a formula. Pretty much, I tell people in this when they ask, but I always try to drop like a project on my birthday, which is in February. And it's more like to me, you get a lot of attention on your birthday. So it's like, okay, why not drop something? Why not listen to my project on my birthday? Now you tell me happy birthday. So it's just kind of marketing strategy. And also with the other projects, I was just kind of, I don't know, in the summer I wanted to do like something just to stay, consistent. And that was just kind of like, oh, I feel like doing something, let me do a double disc. Because I was just trying to find new ways, because I'm like, oh, double disc. Even though it's like an old way, but it's kind of more artists is trying to do double disc or trying to just mix it up. So in the summer, it was just kind of like I was going to do like a single, and I just kept working on like songs. And then I'm like, I got all these songs. Let me just drop something.
That's what I was going to ask. Yeah, so we're talking about the Look at the Way We Live project that was a 2-parter. August and September, those dropped. But then, like, you knew going into it that you were going to make that as a double album?
Yeah, I did, because it was 2 different types of sounds, and I like doing, like, themes, a lot of themes as well. So the first disc was more like a up-tempo trap kind of city summer, Milwaukee sound kind of vibe, and the second part, I was doing, like, a little bit more melodic R&B kind of sing-along, kind of feel-good vibe song. So I didn't want to just push them all on one project. I wanted to separate them. So one person could say, I don't like the R&B or the vibe stuff. I like the other side, or vice versa. I just like covering all, ears.
Yeah, definitely. And you do that too. You got an EP that you just dropped too in October on top of that. Tell us a little bit about what went into making that project. Was that, I mean, that's right after. That's literally
right.
album, EP. That's a lot of music in 3 months, man.
Right. So with my one of my close friends, Dooch, he's an artist as well.
Yep.
We work on music. We've been working on music forever, and when we always do a project or a song when we go out of town. Just kind of, it's just like a formula. Like, okay, we went to Atlanta. Last year we made not no cover, Free to 11. So it was just kind of like, okay, we just doing music. Like, we should do an EP because we never did one together. So he just was sending me beats and songs, and then I'm like, all right, we could drop it again. So it's really, I let Dooch quarterback them projects pretty much. So it's really like a Dooch featuring Quisy with a Y pretty much. I just kind of a plug and play kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure. Did you go out of town to record that one?
No, it was we went to, so it was like a week before we went to Atlanta. Just to just a trip, and then it was just kind of like we try to make trips like soundtracks. Like, okay, this is gonna be the soundtrack to the trip or something. So
for sure,
so we trying to make some different type of sounds or something. Like, okay, this the soundtrack to going out of town or something. Just different.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, we just try to find different ways to motivate us to do music, pretty much.
Yeah, totally. I believe in that too. Like, I am a big proponent of where you're at in the world physically will dictate what kind of music you're making. So did you feel like you got some kind of Atlanta influence, either thinking about going to Atlanta or just it just kind of put you in that mindset when you were making that?
Yeah, definitely. Because on No Cover, I did a different tone, different subjects, different flows. So it was kind of more relaxed, more getting out here, getting outside a little bit more,
right.
Type of feel. And and my Atlanta's like a second home. My family's down there, so I go down there a lot. So it was perfect marriage.
Yeah, absolutely. So look, we've got a long winter ahead of us. We are currently recording this from the cold Milwaukee winter. We are also at the tail end of 2025, going into 2026. What's the plan for next year? What are you kind of hoping to do? Is it more music? Are you trying to get out more? What is kind of the focus for you right now?
Yeah, so next year I'm definitely dropping some on my birthday again. I've been working on that in February.
Okay.
But next year I want to get on more platforms. I think I got the music thing. I know how to do that. So I just want to get more exposure, get on more platforms, just get more visible. Because
sure.
just want to get more active, being seen more, pretty much. All the
definitely.
social media posts, the Milwaukee Post, just hitting all areas. That's my goal.
Yeah, definitely. Getting your name out there. So we're not getting 3 albums again next year, probably?
Maybe 2. I might do just 2 next year, for birthday and summer. Yeah.
I like that's the low bar for you. Maybe I'll drop 2 albums next year. You know what I mean? When some people are I worked 11 months on this, 12 months on this, whatever. You're I got that.
Yeah, it's like staying in the gym,
Yeah, for sure. Do you ever actually take a break from recording at all, or is it always thinking about the next thing, for you?
So actually, after I release a project, I take a month off of music. I don't record, I don't write nothing, I don't get no ideas. It takes a whole month, and then I just do a little brainstorm or some more idea. But yeah, it take a month. My brain be so fogged up with ideas and rapping and.
Well, yeah, and I mean you're reeling from making something like that. It's totally understandable for sure.
So it's a month off, maybe 6 weeks. I do, but then it's just getting in the gym, getting back to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for coming in and doing this, and I appreciate that. If people want to go find you, follow you, listen to the plethora of music that you've made this year, where's the best places to go do that? Yeah, so
I'm Quisy with a Y, every platform, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or X. Search Quisy Wita. I'm on all music platforms, whatever you listen, Tidal, Spotify, everywhere. Just Google me, pretty much, and I'll pop up, man. And Alan, thanks, man. I've been seeing you been supporting since like day one, man.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. So thank you so much for coming in and doing this. And don't forget, guys, if you want to check out even more of the Milwaukee music scene, you can do that every single day over at breakingandentering.net, and you can follow us on our social media as well.
Thank you.